Hello, everyone, and welcome to Armstrong in the Loop podcast. I'm your host, Seth Prentice. Today, we are joined by Amy Smith, Director of Development, and Karen Harvey, Development Specialist for MHY Family Services. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Amy, what is MHY Family Services?
MHY Family Services is an organization that supports children and families who are dealing with mental health struggles. We have children that come to us from all over the state of Pennsylvania, families who come to us from throughout the state as well, who need care to address issues that are impacting their daily lives. And we support our clients through our residential, educational, and community-based services.
And it's impressive because you've been offering this for over 140 years now.
We have.
What is the impact of that type of a milestone, not only in this community, but throughout the entire region?
Right. Well, it really, this past year allowed us to recognize the thousands and thousands of people that have really created an organization of help and support for countless people. We started as an organization based on the work of women in the Presbyterian community who banded together to support children who did not have homes or families to care for them. And over the last 140 years, we've evolved our services to become more specialized. And the services we provide today are specialized in behavioral health care.
That's amazing. How many students do you approximately see on a given year?
So last year we just completed a count of those that we impacted. And last year we supported over 1,300 youth and families through our services.
Wow.
Yeah. The impact is pretty impressive for a small organization in a community north of Pittsburgh.
That's quite impressive, and I can't imagine what would happen if there wasn't something like this around.
That's right. And one of the things that we look at MHY is how we continue to reach youth and families with limited resources. I mean, the struggle that organizations like ours have is always ensuring that we have the resources necessary to meet the needs of more and more people. Without services like MHY's, people go without services, and that is scary to us. We know that there are people in our community throughout the state who need services and cannot access them. So our goal is to reach as many people with specialized and exemplary care that we can.
Now, and you're all doing work that I'm sure is very underappreciated, but you're doing work that deserves more thanks than you ever receive.
Well, thank you for that, Seth, but we can only do it because of the supporters that we have in the community. We have an amazing group of donors, volunteers. We have organizations, businesses, Armstrong being one of them, as well as several other businesses in our local community that provides resources in so many ways that allows us to keep doing the work we're doing and not only do great work, but continue to do it in a bigger and expanded way.
I will say I've had the pleasure to come out and volunteer in different capacities for your organization, and the students here are so appreciative of any little thing, and it always warms my heart just to see their smiles and just to hear thank you, because the youth today, you never hear that.
We hear that quite a bit, and one of the things that we've done quite a bit of in the last, I would say, 3 years is we've recognized more and more that one of the best opportunities we could provide for the kids in our care is to give them opportunities to learn and grow their interests and talents and hobbies and skills, because when they leave us, those are things they can rely upon when they're feeling anxious, when they're fearful, when they're in a new environment. These are things that a lot of our kids experience. They don't have the coping mechanisms to handle those stressors that we have to deal with day to day. So, but by providing opportunities like what Armstrong did last week, a movie night with a concession stand, we have churches that come in and organize field day activities. We had a church last week that taught our youth how to make tie-dye T-shirts. So all this kind of stuff seems fun for our kids, but really what we're teaching them is these are things that they can do at home when they leave us. These are things when they're feeling anxious or they're feeling stress, they can rely upon what they've learned and experienced at MHY in order to feel better about life.
How much is it that you also have to help teach the parent or guardian as well to help continue with the student?
Oh gosh, what a great question. So part of our evolution in care over the years has been recognizing that family engagement is critical to what we do. When we started our community services programs in 1999, the emphasis of those programs was to provide support to the entire family. Though a child was referred to us for behavioral health needs, we know those needs impact the entire family. So our master trained experienced therapists go into the homes of the families to support the entire family so that child is supported and everybody in that family is supported. That has worked so well that we have continued that work, that family engagement work, in our residential services. Our programs now on our campus, we have 2 residential programs, and family engagement is now a critical part of that therapy. So we're engaging families from day one. When they come in, when a child is admitted for services, we're meeting with a family, we're involving the family, we are engaging them in treatment, we are making sure that visits are as rich and interactive as possible. And one of our goals for the next 24 months is to open a family center on our campus. We already have some financial support in our community for the family center, and that will be a place where families can go to relax as they're going through the intake process, which could be very stressful. It's a place where they could stay the night if travel is difficult for them. It's a place where visits can happen, a very home-like environment so everyone feels supported.
That's incredible.
It is.
And I wish you the best of luck in that,
thank you.
because I know getting it off the ground will not be easy, but once implemented, I'm sure it's going to provide true success to help the families in need.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I know that there might be people out there and organizations that want to learn more about MHY and what you do here. What's the best way that people can learn more about your organization?
Certainly. Our website, MHYFamilyServices.org, is the best way to get up-to-date information. We also have a Facebook page, MHY Family Services. We welcome people to like us on our Facebook page and calling us, 724-625-3141. You call us, ask a question. Our receptionist will make sure that call gets to the right person. But we receive calls every day asking from parents, from referral sources like school counselors and doctors asking about our services. We welcome those calls, and we also will support people. If we're not the right service, we can help them direct to the service that might better meet their needs.
And that's great to know. Also, if they want to come and see the facility itself, we have a great opportunity coming up. And Karen, I believe you're here to join us to tell us more about your upcoming Harvest Open House.
Thanks, Seth. We have our 9th annual Harvest Open House and Car Cruise, which will take place on Saturday, September 28th from 11 to 3 p.m. And we welcome everyone. It's a wonderful opportunity for people in the community and around the area to come see our beautiful campus. And we have all sorts of activities going on. We'll have inflatables, we'll have a stage, and we'll have a magician, we'll have some music, we'll have a little bit of sort of a dance exercise routine. Lots of fun activities. We're hoping for a beautiful day. There'll be lots of food and games, and people can also have a tour. We'll have tours and hay rides around the campus. So if they're interested in finding out more about what we do here, we'll have plenty of people to share that with them.
I know your hay rides are always popular, especially if the weather's going well. And I know this year that you have an opportunity to build off the success of your food truck rally this past June, and you're going to have a possible couple of food trucks here.
It was a wonderful experience, our food truck rally with Armstrong in June. And so building off of that, we thought it would be wonderful. We have Happy Campers cakes coming back, and Aviva Pizza will also be here as well. So we're excited to have them. I think people in the community love food trucks. We'll also have other food options available. But it's a great new addition to our open house event.
And something that's actually been a pretty big staple is your car cruise.
Yes, and again, we will be welcoming people with their cars. We'll have our dash plaques, and people can come and they can get all of that information on our website as well. So we welcome them to go and look that information up.
Now, this event is rain or shine on Saturday, September 28th. Is it free to attend?
It is free to attend, and we are, again, hoping for wonderful weather. We will have sort of a backup plan if necessary, if the weather is not as cooperative as we hope. We welcome everyone to stop by when they can that day.
Perfect. And I know that you might be looking for sponsorship still?
We're still looking for sponsorships. We have packages available. We are having sponsorships levels from 100 all the way up to our platinum level of 1,500. We also have our sponsor a pumpkin signs. So anyone that's interested, we have our pumpkin patch, and those are $25. We have signs and up to 50 character spaces available on those signs. And again, that information is on our website. So please, we'd love to have wonderful people sign up and sponsor a pumpkin.
That's awesome. Are you still looking for vendors and volunteers?
We are. We can always use volunteers that day. So anyone that's interested, please reach out. The vendors as well. We have a wonderful group so far of vendors, but we're also looking for anyone that's interested. We have, for example, we have Avon will be represented. We have Cairo Evolution. We have Hammers, Custard and Subs will be here as well with ice cream. We have a Jones Crafty Ways, and we have some Mary Kay Cosmetics will be available. We're also going to be having Quality EMS Plans to be here, and Adams Township Fire Department as well, as long as no emergencies that day, but we've had them in the past, and it's wonderful for families to experience and have the kids enjoy those.
So kind of like a touch a truck experience.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, Amy and Karen, thank you so much for being on the episode today. I wish you all the sun, as it's so unpredictable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you have a great Harvest Open House and a great school year, and best of luck to you, your staff, and your volunteers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For Armstrong in the Loop podcast, I'm Seth Prentice, keeping you in the loop. Are you enjoying Armstrong in the Loop podcast? Great news! All past and current episodes are available on popular streaming apps and websites. Search Armstrong in the Loop podcast and subscribe today.